Hello, Geminis, the twins of the zodiac. Geminis, I have a few Geminis in my circle of friends. Again, I'm Priestess May, if you haven't joined me before. And Geminis are just amazing because, like the twins, in their individual selves, they can be two people. And they have this amazing ability to change based on whom they're conversing with. But I have noticed that some Geminis can take on the shadow side, and some Geminis will take on the sun side, the bright, just positive. And I've noticed that a lot of the Geminis that take on the less positive side are Geminis that really aren't in tune with themselves, with their intuition, with their ability to communicate. Especially if they've been around any kind of Virgo energy, because Virgo and Gemini are so similar that if both of them are out of tune with their individual signs, they become unable to communicate, unable to relate with one another. But then you have Geminis that are just lively and they party and they love fun. And it's kind of funny because a lot of my friends, because I'm a Sagittarius, I always try to be very responsible. I always try to kind of solve everything. A lot of my Gemini friends tell me that I need to have more fun. That I'm like a mom to them. Because the Geminis they love life. And they have the ability to travel through time. And just communicate. And the communication, I know a lot of Geminis that have become mediums and have been able to speak with those who have passed on, and who have this amazing intuitiveness that's almost surpasses a Sagittarius. And it's just a matter of whether you as a Gemini choose to be positive or negative. Sometimes you get down on yourself. Sometimes you forget about the happy times. You're not grateful enough sometimes. And that's not a criticism. That's just something that can, because you are always so showing yourself so happy, you show everyone else how happy you are all the time. But sometimes when you're feeling down, you just retreat into your shell and you don't let anybody else help you. Just like a Sagittarius that is out of tune. Last couple of years have been hard for those out of tune Geminis. Even for those in tune Geminis, with some Mercury retrogrades happening, Mercury traveling backwards through your sign, the planet that controls your sign is traveling backwards in your sign for a few years or a few months out of the year. It's been hard. So the planet that you rely on to bring you good communication and bring you good partnerships with people has kind of let you down. And you just can't seem to be able to communicate properly what you want, what you need, who you are. It's just, and you start to feel fickle. You start to feel like you can't really land your feet anywhere. Like, it's just, what's the point? But I'm here to tell you, Gemini, that there is a point. And that you are coming out of this. Because Mercury is starting to go back to its regular movement. Just like it affected Sagittarius in the past, it affected other signs in the past. It's getting out of affecting yours. It's hard to believe that there's something good coming for you. Because you have been having so many issues. You've been working yourself to the bone, and you feel like no matter what you do, you can't achieve that which you want to do. Or you can't achieve that which makes you happy. And that's not for every Gemini. Some Geminis have been having an amazing time lately. But for those Geminis that haven't been, I'm here to tell you that things are changing. You've been feeling like you've been carrying a load that you no longer can support. The Ten of Wands. Complete overwhelming responsibility. Just overwhelmed with this responsibility to others, to fixing other things. Maybe, you know, if you do actually ever go out and have fun, somehow it becomes your responsibility to plan everything for that outing. And it's just not in your nature to have all that responsibility. It's not, because you are the twins. You are meant to share your burden with someone else. You can't have all this burden in one body. So if you're not a Gemini twin, you may be feeling out of sorts because you don't have anybody to share this energy with. And right now, what's really making the situation worse is all these thoughts that you're having. All these negative thoughts that are fueling that heartache. A lot of air, a lot of water, Gemini, for you in this past. It almost makes me feel heavy. The thoughts, negative thoughts associated to responsibilities, okay? This is in the past. The thoughts that you have left behind because you've thought, no, that's a terrible idea. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't waste my time. You've left the world behind. The world that has been, the good fortune that has been there for you, you've left it behind. You've stepped over it. Some of you have taken advantage of this good fortune. I've seen so many Geminis who are in the positive realm where they're thinking positive and they're doing positive affirmations every day, and they actually have taken advantage of this good fortune. And they haven't let Mercury retrograde affect them. But this reading here appears to be a little bit more for those Geminis that need to hear that you just need to have a brighter outlook so that you can get to fulfillment of your emotions, of your feelings, and let go of this heartache. Because this is, right now, if you continue in this way, in October, you're going to have more heartache. If you continue with this negative energy, not negative energy, just negative thoughts, because you don't tend to put your energy on other people as much, but just negative thoughts about yourself. Or maybe you're dealing with a Gemini and you're having negative thoughts about them, or they're having negative thoughts about you and blaming you for things that are maybe not your fault. If you continue this way, you're going to have heartache. But if you don't, if you take control of your thoughts, you're going to have positive things coming into your life. Especially positive relationships. Communication. I'm seeing you worried about finances right now. I'm seeing you in your emotions, but they're saying here is what I'm getting for you, Gemini. If you control that Pisces in you and you control the emotions, you will succeed. You will get everything you want. You will get that relationship that you're dying for. If you let go of that person that keeps leading you on, who keeps telling you that he's going to do this for you or she's going to do this for you, and they keep not following through, you will succeed if you let them go. And if you take control of your emotions and you don't let them control you, you will be successful. Emperor, Knight of Cups, emotions. Maybe this is a Pisces as well that is controlling your emotions. A Pisces energy that is controlling your emotions. Someone who's really good at controlling emotions, so therefore they're using that ability against you. Think about that. Take back your power. You're afraid to take back your power. But if you take back your power over your emotions, you're the twins. You'll be able to travel into the future. You'll be able to see, the things that you'll be able to see into the future of how positive your future can be, of how good your future can be if you take back the power that this Pisces is taking away from you. I do see that at the end of the month, there's going to be some generosity towards you financially. I do see that for some of the Geminis. May not apply to all Geminis, but I do see some financial increase at the end of the month. But you got to let go of some responsibilities. You're overwhelming yourself. You need to delegate to people, or you need to learn to say no and focus on yourself. You're worried about money right now, but I'm seeing money coming into your life. You're worried about love right now, but I see love coming into your life. It's all up to you. It's all up to whether you decide to take that wheel of fortune and change your fortune. And allow the good things to come in that you haven't been allowing to come in because you're afraid to lose someone who really isn't worth staying around for. Having sleepless nights, for what? Don't do it. I know it's hard for you, Gemini. You guys are so soft-hearted. You're so kind. But remember, don't let people take your kindness for weakness. I love you all, and I hope that this reading helped. If you would like to get a reading with me, you can get a private reading, book a private reading or service or root work through my website at priestessmay.com. You can also reach me on Facebook at Priestess May, and you can reach me through my product website on Etsy, which is The Spiritual Lair. So some of these websites are still a work in progress, but go on there if you would like to book a reading with me, and I would love to help you out. I hope that this reading helped, Gemini, clear some things for you. I look forward to seeing you next month, and I'm hoping that by next month, you have taken back your power. You have let go of that one person that I'm seeing that is making you be negative, that's making you feel negative. Take back the positivity that you have within you, because you tend to be the one that brings the party to the whole zodiac, along with Leo. But right now, you're not doing that. Own that energy. And blessed be. May the angels bring you everything that you desire.